National Fund works with communities around the country. We call them partner communities. We're currently in 36 communities. What we do is we help establish a regional funder collaborative, which then in turn supports the development of industry partnerships with industry in the particular sectors. And those sectors then develop plans for hiring people or upgrading the workers in their own companies.
Job training works best when it really has employers playing an active role in designing what the job training looks like.
We thought we really knew how to do industry-focused work, but when we got a grant from the National Fund 4 years ago, we really learned from many of the sites that had started before us how to do this work in a much deeper way, in a way to engage employers, to really lead the efforts.
The National Fund provided not only the catalyst capital to really propel local investors to invest, but also provided a framework around a set of organizing principles.
Allows us, again, this notion of having as many brains at the table as possible.
And I think the SIP funding has helped us identify some trends, some progress, and some challenges that put us in a better place.
The idea is that we would take national philanthropic dollars and invest it in a regional effort on workforce development. They would match our funding and invest it in projects that have to do with organizing employers in various sectors: manufacturing, healthcare, transportation, etc.
The Social Innovation Fund has been an extreme benefit to Partners for a Competitive Workforce, along with the Manufacturing Industry Partnership, because it gave us the opportunity to serve a lot more individuals and individuals who have significant barriers to employment.
We would not have sent our people through that class. It was because of that funding that we were able to do that.
The Social Innovation Fund has provided us with the opportunity to try new things. That resulted in entry-level training investments where we really helped frontline workers advance and ultimately found that there was a tremendous return on investment to the employers themselves.
The ROI is fantastic because you have loyal employees that aren't just looking for the next job down the street that might pay another 50 cents more an hour.
What it's really done for us is allowed us to create a co-op and an internship program that initially started out funded with funding from Joint and the National Fund, which now is totally employer supported.
But really that is a huge success of thinking about how to move a conversation with employers from one of being partially funded by philanthropy to one where they now understand the importance of this work and wholly supporting it themselves.
So what's that meant for us in Louisville? We now have a manufacturing career center that was organized and thought through by a group of almost 60 employers who are manufacturing companies in my region who really needed people and didn't know how to find them.
I think probably the biggest breakthrough we have accomplished to date is providing training at the employer work site.
And we're really focused on in-school programming, hard to serve out-of-school youth.
The Social Innovation Fund has provided resources to our organization, which has allowed us to have a greater impact.
There's a lot of energy around workforce, and we've got some of the high-level leaders in the region involved and engaged, along with employers, in a way that I haven't seen since I've been in this work.
The training program has made me something that I never thought I would be.
When I go out there versus someone on the street that doesn't have any training, I feel like I'll be miles ahead of them.
I'm making a livable wage now, and it's nice to know that I'm doing something that I can be proud of.
And the evaluation that we were able to do with the National Fund, with the Social Innovation Fund support, was critical in proving that we knew what we knew already, that this model works better than traditional job training, works better than job training that is disconnected from employers, doesn't focus on building skills, and is loosely connected to industry.
That partnership allowed us to develop a strong strategy model
and a discipline around which to better coordinate with our industry clusters and to track our success. Not the activities, but the real success of the system, and that is preparing people for jobs.
And that's why I am confident that working together we can take these partnerships to scale, we can help more people, we can grow more businesses, and we can build an America where everybody can punch their ticket to the middle class. Everybody.